have you heard about Taipu de Fora? No? But this is in the top 3 of the most beautiful beach in Brazil. Yeah, literally. And this one, it's along a very big coast on the Maraú Peninsula. And I'm gonna talk about this place, but also a very, very beautiful place, a city, a town called Barra Grande. You haven't heard of it? That's kind of normal. You know why? Because it's kind of complex to reach there, but once you're here, it's a real paradise. A small secret there. And I think that's exactly the point, to make this place very difficult to reach, so it keeps very low profile. Alright, so where is situated Barra Grande? Barra Grande is on the tip of the Maraú Peninsula in Bahia. It's 200 kilometers south of Salvador, and to go there from Salvador is kind of difficult. You have to take a ferry, plus a bus, plus another boat, and plus a taxi to reach your place. So that's a whole journey to reach there. That's not what I've done, or I've done that, but to go from Barra Grande to Salvador. But to reach that place, I was in Itacaré just before. And actually, if you're interested into that place, Itacaré, which is kind of nice too, go watch this video because it's worth to watch it. But to go from Itacaré to Barra Grande is the same nightmare a little bit. More chill, but same thing. You have to take either a taxi or a bus from Itacaré to Camamu, and to Camamu you take a boat that goes directly to Barra Grande, and after that you have to take the taxi to reach your place. You also have another possibility, is from Itacaré you take a bus that go up to the city of Barra Grande, to the town. But why nobody is doing that? Because the road, it's a dirt road. It's not a concrete one with asphalt. It's not. So it's very, very bumpy. And so it's even faster to go to Camamu and to take the boat rather than going to Barra Grande by bus. Just saying that for you and for your back, I think it will help me. So once you reach that place, what you can do in Barra Grande. So as every coast town in Brazil, you have the beach there. Of course, you have it on both sides. Taipu de Fora, as I just told you about, which is an amazing beach. On the whole coast, you have something like 10 or 20 kilometers of pure sand with nobody on it. This is amazing. I will come back a bit later to that one. You also have on the other side, on the interior, an amazing beach there with some restaurants, and this is really cool to chill the whole day, to take a caipirinha during the sunset. This is amazing. But Barra Grande is also famous for 2 big activities. The first one is the boat tour to go and visit the 5 islands. 5 islands in one day. Yeah, that's quite a lot. I haven't done it. Yeah, I know, I should have, but I don't know why. I was just a little bit lazy. The beach was already quite nice, and the other activity, I've done it for 2 days, and that was quite sufficient already. But just to tell you a little bit more about those 5 island hope, you're gonna see Pedra Furada, Ilha Grande, Ilha das Flores, and many more. So from what I've heard, this is a really nice boat tour. You're going on an escuna, which is a very big boat made of wood, and you are like maybe 30, 50 people there, and you just take your time the whole day and you're doing some kind of island hopping, which is kind of nice. You have the same option, but in a small boat. You will be maybe 10 or 12. From what I've seen, you're a bit more like pressed. And I've done those 2 types of tours in Paraty and Ilha Grande. In Paraty, I've done the one with the very big boat. You can watch this video here. And in Ilha Grande, I've done not an island hopping, but a tour during the day that was inside a small boat. I've done also a video on that. You can watch there. And I must say, it's more chill on the big boat. Now you just have more space, you take your time, you enjoy, you have time to discuss, to meet people, etc. So if you're doing this tour, take the very big boat, the Escuna, it's called. The second big activity is to go a little bit south to visit Taipu de Fora, to visit the Lago Azul, the Praia do Caçange, either with a tour, with a guide in ATV, or either by yourself. You can rent some ATV there. As long as you have a driving license, you can drive there. So just rent one and you just go south like that. And because it's already a dirt road outside the city, this is amazing. And the whole day you're just going south, you're just going on the beach. The quad, the ATV cannot go on the beach, but like you're driving really to the road next to the beach, so it's really nice. You can stop wherever you want. There's nobody. This is amazing. Really, really good. I really enjoyed that. At some point, I stopped in a bar and it was full of people, like tourist group for the day, not doing the ATV tour, but doing more or less the same route. And those ones looked a little bit boring. And what I wanted to say is that if you reach the same place at the same time of those groups, it's gonna be annoying because they're all ordering the same drinks or food, but you will have to wait a lot, basically. So try to not to go at the same time as them, or if you're seeing them, just go somewhere else, otherwise you're gonna wait too much and you're gonna get annoyed and angry for nothing. So yeah, that would be my main recommendation here in Barra Grande, is to rent an ATV and to go explore the region. It's super nice. But do you really need to rent an ATV in Barra Grande to move yourself? So first of all, yes, there's people that rent ATV to move from one place to the other in Barra Grande. And actually I've met some local people, really nice, really friendly, it's very cool, Barra Grande, and they have their own ATV. Why? Because the whole roads are made of sand. You just have maybe one road made of asphalt, but after that it's only sand everywhere. So it's a little bit funny. But if you book correctly your hotel, you will be near the city center. Don't book inside the city center on the main street where you have all the restaurants, because at night it's a little bit crowded, busy, noisy. Don't book as well on the main street with the asphalt, because also the ATV making a lot of noise. But if you booked not so far from the city center, you won't need to have an ATV. You don't need to book any ATV at all. It's useless for that case. It's super cool to rent it and to go explore the region, but to move yourself in the city, no. So even though Barra Grande is super beautiful, you don't have that many foreigners there. To be honest, I think I was one of the only foreigners, one of the only gringos here enjoying Barra Grande. It's actually like the tourism there, you have some tourism, but not that much like in Itacaré or Jericoacoara. You have some, you have a lot of hotels, but much more like beautiful hotels, not only big resorts and very expensive one, but you don't have that many pousadas, the hostels, that's the name in Portuguese. And so to say that the type of tourism there, it's Brazilian, it's local, and it's more couples, families. It's not the vibe of the backpackers that you can find in Itacaré or Jericoacoara. I've made some videos about those places, you can watch them there in Itacaré or Jericoacoara. They are very good places. For the vibe, I prefer those places rather than Barra Grande, because when you try to meet people, you don't have a street with like many bars or young people walking there. It's when you go there in the city center, you will see it's Brazilian, locals, and more family, a little bit more old, a little bit more chill, which I don't mind, but you have to be aware that if you want to meet people, make parties, that won't be there. So that's the catch-up. And so that comes also with the prices, because this is not the same range, it's more families, they have a little bit more money. Everything is a little bit more expensive. Not much more, but a little bit more. So if your budget is tight on that travel, reconsider maybe Barra Grande and try to pass a bit more time in Itacaré or in Salvador or some other places, but to reach the place, to book a nice hotel near the city center, to do some activities, that can be a bit pricey at the end of the day. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say about Barra Grande. I really enjoyed the place. I think that's a really nice place to enjoy, especially the Taipu da Fora. This is really a nice beach, a nice coast that is very unknown for the people, and it's really, you have to see there. This is really crazy. And so all those information are written in my article on my website, horizonugo.com, so you can read that article there, all those information and even more about the hotels, the restaurants. It's there. If you have any questions, you can write a comment right now, or you can also send me a DM on Instagram. I will be there, I will respond to you. All right. So I'm gonna let you with maybe a little bit more videos about my journey, about Barra Grande, because that was really amazing. And yeah, I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the next adventure. Ciao, ciao.